Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So y'all, don't try to come for me. Thank you. All right, you guys, welcome back to Talks of Tarot. Today's Talks of Tarot case will be the mysterious death of Miss Treasure Hendrix, okay? So I have some notes here. You guys know I love to come with the facts, the things that I know before I do the reading. So let's go ahead and go over, it's a quick couple of notes, but let's go ahead and go over them, okay? All right, so Treasure was I believe, 32-year-old woman, 35-year-old woman, okay? She was found dead in a RV on August 9th, 2021, okay? She was found by her male friend, Charlie, who is a Caucasian man who was also a police officer for the Chicago Police Department, okay? Charlie spoke to the police. He identified her, but her family did not know anything when they found that when he called the police to let the police know that this girl was unresponsive in his RV. He called the police, he identified her, they had her information, everything, but her family still knew nothing. They didn't even know she was dead. An anonymous man knocked on, I believe, one of Treasure's family members' doors and told them, not her or him, I don't know who it was, that they told one of her family members that Treasure's vehicle was in an abandoned parking lot. They didn't know who the man was, but when they went to the location, her vehicle was there, okay? So my first question was, why didn't the police call this girl's family after Charlie identified her and they knew that she wasn't responsive? They knew she was dead. Why didn't the police call this girl's family? Why did social media know what happened to this girl before her family did? Okay, that's one question. Well, two questions we want to know, okay? So then we had an autopsy done, okay? Now, before they had the autopsy done, let me state this because the family says this, okay? There were physical injuries on Miss Hendrix's face, okay? There were physical injuries on her face. So when the autopsy came back, you guys, the cause of death for this woman, and we're not going to say everything that she had in her system, okay, but the cause of death for her was basically alcohol, we'll call it sugar, we'll call the other stuff bath salts, okay, and we'll call the other stuff sexy ladies. Y'all, if y'all got some street knowledge, y'all know exactly what I just named there, okay? And they were saying that this woman had all of this dangerous, fatal things, high levels of these things that were very fatal to her in her system. Her family says that she only drinks, okay? But her fiance, dig this now, she was married. I'm not married, I'm sorry, you guys. She was engaged. Her fiance claims that she had a drug abuse problem and she linked up with Charlie on multiple occasions to do drugs, okay? That's what her fiance said. I'm going to be honest, it just sounds like her fiance was a little mad that she used to go and see this man as a friend or whatnot. But, I mean, you have to, but let's just move on. Let's move on because the family says she only drinks. And the fiance like, no, y'all lying. She done linked up with this man on numerous occasions to have more than just drinks. Okay, so you guys, let's go ahead and get into it. We want to keep the deceased in the most positive light possible. You guys also always keep in mind that these readings are for entertainment purposes only. They are my intuitive opinions, reading cards based off the cards that are pulled and read, okay? Let's get on into it. As you guys know, the deck is pre-shuffled here, okay? Because it takes a long time to shuffle, especially when I read with a lot of people's energy with one deck. It takes a minute to shuffle, you guys. And I'm pretty sure if y'all been following the channel and all that good stuff, y'all see me shuffle. Y'all see how long it takes. Y'all see me cutting up, talking about how long it takes to shuffle cards. Because it does. All right, you guys. So we have her spread out here, laid out. You already know what the spread we use. It's called What's the Root? It is a spread that has been developed by guiding spirits, okay? That is my group. That is our spread. What's the root? Okay? I don't mind people using it, but please give credit where it's due. Okay? All right. So the middle card, of course, is always the problem. So this is Miss Hendrix reading. So this is her problem. The Hermit is here, you guys. And the Hermit always speaks about going inward, meditating, just trying to, you know, get yourself in a, you know, in a good headspace. But see, what the Hermit is giving me this time, you guys, because the Hermit also speaks on hiding, secrecy, and things of that nature. What I'm getting here, and this is just going to be alone by yourself. What I'm getting here from the Hermit is this woman literally, for the problem for her was she was keeping a lot of secrets. She was doing a lot of things by herself that her family probably wasn't even aware of, and probably her fiance as well. Okay, we'll end it here and come back with a clarifier, you guys. All right, you guys, and coming back to clarify the Hermit, we had two cards that literally just plopped out. I didn't even get to ask the question, y'all. It just plopped out. So here we are. We have the Fool here with the Hermit. This is giving me vibes of, like I said earlier, there were things that this woman was probably doing that people like her close friends and family members were not aware of, okay? And we also have the Fool here, which is giving me high vibes of someone. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. She spoke to this person, Charlie, okay? She spoke to Charlie, and Charlie invited her out to wherever they went. And she accepted this offer without even thinking. Like, she was just like, you guys, please disregard my fingers. I was over here putting my cigarette out in the ashtray. Now I got ashes on my finger. So my fingers look a little dirty. But yes, this is giving me vibes of, sis, like, she didn't really even think about it. She was like, oh, hell yeah, I'll come and I'll chill with you. You know, the Fool is about not thinking. This is a new journey. They just pick up and go. They so happy about it. They just really don't even care, okay? They don't have a care in the damn world, okay? But there's also some type of karma tied to this, because the Fool is also about, the Zero to me is also about what goes around, come around energy, okay? So the next card here, no, what goes around, come around, yes. Because something just hit me real quick, like, y'all. What I'm getting from this, the Fool with the Hermit, you guys, is this is something that happens all the damn time. But she wasn't, okay, something was finna happen to her that she wasn't aware of with the Hermit and the Fool card. But it happens all the time with the Fool card. Okay, then you have the King of Swords here. And I'm thinking that's Charlie, because the King of Swords is an older man, preferably a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, okay? Usually a Gemini man. But this also, he doesn't have to be a Gemini. He doesn't have to be a Libra or an Aquarius. But this, the King of Swords is an authoritative figure. This is the police. This is a judge. This is a lawyer. This is military. This is also a very stern person, very intellectual person, very smart person. Can get away with anything because they're very smart. They think a lot of shit through before they do it, type energy, okay? So this is what this giving me with the Hermit, the Fool, and the King of Swords, you guys. This is literally giving me vibes of this woman accepted the offer not knowing what was going to happen to her with her friend, okay? So we're going to move over here because that's the problem for her. The problem is she had a popo friend that literally invited her on something that she didn't know nothing about, but he knew what was going to happen, because this is something that happens all the time. This is something that either he gets away with all the time, or this is something that maybe the police department gets away with all the time, but this is something that has been done that it gets away with all the time. Like, this is something that nobody, like a crime that people never solve type issue, okay? How she felt about this, going to meet up with her friend and keeping all of that most of the time a secret. Like, her family knew that was her friend, but the things that she did with this man, I don't think they knew to the full extent. Okay? And how she felt about going to him, she made that decision. Okay? Two of Swords is always about decision making. Either delayed decisions or making that decision. Okay? There's also a lack of communication. When she made the decision, she didn't really communicate on where she was going, who she was going to see. She probably said, yeah, I'm going to chill with Charlie, but she didn't go through the extent of what she was going to do, okay? So we'll end it here to get a clarifier, and we'll be right back. All right, you guys, and coming back to clarify the Two of Swords, you guys, we got 4 cards. So I got 1 card and I was like, wow, who did this? And I got 3 more, you guys. And like I say, I always try to keep the deceased in the most positive light as possible. Please always keep in mind that these readings are for entertainment purposes. I only pull cards and read them, okay? That's it. But y'all, let's get into it, okay? It is suggesting here, when she made the decision to go and meet with her friend, she was backstabbed and betrayed. Okay? Or she could have been playing a victim. This could have been the final nail in the coffin. She could have been doing something, and he was like, you know what, I'm tired of you. You doing too much. I'm sick of this, okay? And he decided to do something to her. But ultimately, what I'm feeling is somebody made a decision to backstab and betray her, or she made the decision to backstab and betray her friend Charlie, and then her friend Charlie got pissed off about it. Okay? The next card, you guys, is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And let's talk about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, because the Queen of Pentacles is a very nasty, negative card to see in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles speaks on not dealing with your finances well. You're a diva. This is exchanging sexual favors for money. Okay? Now, I'm not saying this is what this woman did. I'm just reading the cards, okay? This is prostitution. This is extortation. It looks like if it wasn't that she was trying to get any money out of him for a sexual favor, it's looking like she was trying to extort him. Or maybe he was trying to extort her in some type of way, shape, or form about some money. And it backfired. Okay? We have the Four of Wands here, you guys. This is a relationship. This is a partnership. This is a solid foundation. With the Queen of Pentacles being here in the reverse, it automatically makes this next card a negative, meaning there was some type of disharmony in their friendship, in their partnership. And like I said, either he backstabbed, betrayed her, and tried to extort her, or she backstabbed and betrayed him and tried to extort him, or she was, doing sexual acts for money, and he decided to betray her and be like, you know what, you're not getting money this time. I'm just going to get whatever I can get out of you, and it's done. Okay? The next card, you guys, is the Magician. That is manipulation all day. The reason why it's manipulation is because a negative card is here that is clarifying, and that is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is manipulation. So either she was trying to manipulate him to extort him or backstab, betray him in some type of way, and he wasn't going for it, or he tried to manipulate her, backstab her after she gave him whatever he wanted for his, that sexual favor. He tried to manipulate things. Wow. All right, you guys. So we're going to move on over to how this problem affected her, you guys. And this is the Moon card. You guys always know the Moon talks about secrecy, things being hidden on purpose, things not being shown all the way to the light, lies, deceit, disharmony, treachery. Okay, the Moon can also be private investigators and things of that nature. Okay, so how this problem affected her, there's a secret here. how all of this affected her when she took the offer to go meet up with her friend, and then they may have had some type of plans to, you know, do some sexual things for some change or whatever that is, you guys. Now it's a secret here. There's a secret about what happened to this girl, okay? There's a secret here. Like I said, this is things not being shown, things being hidden on purpose. So we'll end it here, you guys, and get a clarifier. All right, you guys, and we're back with the clarifier for the moon card. We have 4 cards to clarify. I got 2 cards, and y'all know how I get. I be like, ooh, why is this here? So we got 4 cards, you guys. So let's just go ahead and get into it. The secret could have been, and this is how the problem affected her. 3 of Cups. This is them partying, drinking, having a good time. But this is also a third-party situation. It is highly suggesting here, allegedly, that this woman was seeing Charlie on a more intimate level. They were not just friends. Allegedly, okay? This is a third-party situation, okay? This is also drinking, being merry, having fun, doing a damn thing, okay? But this is also a secret here, because while they were drinking and being merry and having fun, we have the Knight of Pentacles here. Like I said, it is clarifying that they probably were linking up to me, allegedly, on some exchanges, okay? It is highly suggesting here, allegedly, that they were meeting up on exchanges, okay? To exchange something for something else, okay? All right? Somebody was given something. Y'all see this? This is the Ace of Cups, and we all know the Ace of Cups speaks on new opportunities, new emotional opportunities, new relationships, okay? This is giving me the vibes of somebody gave this girl something with something in a cup. He offered her, they were drinking, they were having a good time, and he pulled her probably up another drink, and this is the cup. He could have offered her some type of, you know, romantic gesture or proposal, because the next card is the Empress. The Empress is a beautiful woman. She has it all figured out to everyone else around her anyway. Okay, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, and she's highly wanted, sought after, okay? When the Empress comes out in a spread for a woman and a man, or a relationship spread or anything like that, that means that man was almost obsessive or obsessed with her. He loved having sexual intercourse with her. Okay? And this is giving me the heavy vibes now that this was some type of sexual exchange that went wrong. Okay? All right, you guys, moving on up to the top of the deck here. I'm sorry, the top of the spread. The top of the spread is the past that influenced the problem. Here we have the Lovers. You guys know that the Lovers is about partnerships, soulmate connections, contracts, and making decisions and things of that nature, taking accountability and things of that nature, okay? Like I said, the Lovers can also be a soulmate connection, a relationship, things like that. It is highly suggesting here that in the past that influenced this problem for this girl, that she had some type of alleged relationship with Mr. Charlie that just was not platonic, okay? We're going to end it here and get a clarifier. All right, you guys, this is the first time this has ever happened, you guys. So I ended the video to get a clarifier for the Lovers. I shuffled 3 times and not a card came out. I believe that this is kind of like set in stone here, that, you know, this was the past that influenced the problem here. There was a relationship between either her and Mr. Charlie, or she was engaged, you guys. So I don't know too many fiancés that are just this cool with you going and chill with somebody that you may used to had some type of serious relationship with at one point, and now you guys are supposed to be platonic friends. But it is highly suggesting here that a relationship or a partnership was the past that influenced the problem. And we didn't get no clarifiers for that, you guys. That is a first on Guiding Spirits Network. Let me just say that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on down to the present that is influencing the problem. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. This means that something happened. When the Wheel of Fortune turns, that means someone's fortune has turned. Usually when it's in the upright, that means good fortune. Okay, but it does not always mean that in the upright, depending on clarifying cards. So we do know that in the present, whether she was there, whether this is her being still alive in the present, or now that she's deceased, something about her fortune changed. Okay, so we'll end it here and get a clarifier, you guys. All right, you guys, and coming back to clarify the Wheel of Fortune, we had 3 cards. We have the World in reverse, you guys. This is giving me the vibes of, there was a cycle that was not, there was a cycle closed out, but it wasn't closed out the right way. This is giving me vibes of this woman died and it wasn't her time. Okay, this is giving me vibes of, now this is giving me the whole vibes of a homicide. When the World comes out in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune, that is literally something happened against somebody's will. Okay, and it's looking like with the 6 of Swords here, looking like she was ready to leave or go. Knight of Cups here, and he was like, no, stay. This is another romantic proposal. Just stay. This is an offer. The Knight of Cups offer his cup. I believe she was ready to go, and that's when he gave her that other cup with whatever the fuck was in it. And this is all alleged, you guys. All alleged, okay? But yeah, this is, man, it can't get more transparent than that, you guys. All right, so these cards have been read. We're going to take these off the board, and we're going to join them back with the original deck, you guys. Wow, this is... So this is, because she's not here anymore, you guys know, out of respect for the deceased, we do not go all in with what she could have done to resolve her issue or how the issue was resolved and the outcome here, okay? But this is right here. We're not going to, like I said, we're not going to pull cards. We're not going to do any of that. We're just going to look at these cards, okay? Out of respect for the deceased, because she's not here anymore. There's virtually nothing she can do to resolve this issue for herself, okay? And that would be very disrespectful to try to say, oh, well, sis, you could have did this. No, okay? All right, so we have the 2 of Cups here, and this is suggesting that this was how the issue probably was resolved. Not how she could have resolved it, but how it was resolved. There was some type of relationship here, you guys. There was a relationship, and it looks like 2 men were conversing with each other. Not a man and a woman, but 2 men. Okay, and it's looked like, to me, it's like 2 men partnered up on this, and they was like, okay, you know, she's dead in your trailer, you know, we just gonna put all the blame on her. That's what I'm hearing, y'all. Like, yeah, you know, she wasn't nothing but this, that, and the third anyway. We're gonna rule it accidental. That's what I'm hearing, y'all. Like, he partnered up with somebody to rule this accidental. Okay, this is alleged, though. This is all alleged. All right, and so the outcome here is the 7 of Swords. This is trickery. This is deceit. This is lies, okay? This is manipulation. The outcome of this girl, what happened to her, is that somebody is tricking somebody's tricking somebody. Somebody's being deceived. Somebody's being lied to, and the people that are being tricked and deceived and lied to is this woman's family. Tell this woman's family the truth of what you did to this girl, allegedly. Because then it said that he resigned like a week after they found out she was dead. He resigned for the Chicago Police Department. Well, you guys, this concludes Baby Girl's tarot spread. We're going to go ahead and move on to her guiding gossip, and we'll be right back, you guys. All right, you guys, and we're back with the guiding gossip segment of Miss Hendrix reading. We got a couple of cards here, so let's go ahead and get into them. As you guys know, there's not no specific order that these cards come out. We just pull them and read them, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see what we got here. We have red hair or very hateful. Wow. I have not seen that card come out at all. Hold on. Sorry about that, you guys. Red hair or hateful. Or somebody that's just hateful. They don't necessarily have to have red hair. They could just be a hateful person. Okay? We have plotting on you. So somebody with red hair or just a hateful person was probably plotting or allegedly plotting on Miss Hendrix. Or Miss Hendrix probably had red hair at the time, and she was probably plotting on Charlie. Okay? We got, look at this. I said this in her tarot spread, that somebody was sick of something. And look what comes out. I'm sick of it. My I'm sick of it card came out. I'm sick of it. So, okay. So what I'm getting here is somebody was sick of being plotted on or being taken advantage of, okay? What do we have here? Cheated with your family. Wow. So y'all, this is the three of hearts, which is the 3 of cups in traditional tarot. Y'all, it is confirming allegedly that this girl had an intimate relationship with Mr. Charlie, that it probably was not just platonic, okay? And that he was tired of playing second to her fiance, or he was tired of giving her money and not getting what he wanted. Yo, man, we got family drama. Yeah, the fiance somewhere in this, because we got family drama coming out now. There was some type of family drama going on around this girl, okay? And I wouldn't say that it was with her immediate family. I think this was with her fiance. And I think her fiance, before she left that night, or before she left to go see Charlie, her fiance probably got into it allegedly, and he was just over it. You got slept with family, cheated with your family, and family drama. Yeah, this is pretty much saying that Sissy Pooh, you know, allegedly was probably more than just a platonic friend with Charles. And the fiance probably didn't like it, okay? Drugs and alcohol has been coming out in this girl's reading, okay? Drugs and alcohol, okay? Because the cup came out in her reading. That Ace of Cups, and it gave me high-ass vibes of, you know, him offering her something, offering her a cup. And here we have drugs and alcohol, pills and liquor. So there was some type of drugs and alcohol. And there could be some family drama about whether she really did drugs or alcohol. Because you guys, when I was reading the facts about her case, the family said she only drank. But the fiance said, oh no, she meet up with this dude all the time and do heavy drugs and alcohol. Okay, so it's the fiance word against the family. Now the hex card came out, you guys. And you guys know, I don't think that this is an actual hex. When hex comes out, hex means magic. And you guys, if you go look up the word pharmaceuticals, pharma means magic. So this came right out after drugs. This is giving me heavy vibes of this man probably did allegedly give her some type of drugs, or she allegedly was probably doing drugs like that. Her family just didn't know, okay? Let's get it here. Let's see. Bald, dreads, low fade or braids. She could have had red dreads, red braids, okay? Because somebody had red hair, okay? Now, I do remember seeing a picture of that officer. He had a low fade. I can't remember what color his hair was, whether it was brown or blonde. I can't remember. We have tarot here. This is giving me the vibes of somebody watching someone, because that eye is there. But that's my reptilian eye, you guys. Let me tell you a fun fact about my cards that I made for myself. This is my tarot card, and this is a reptilian eye. This is giving me vibes of this man used to go pull up information on this girl to keep up with her. Like, he was a police too. He could have pulled all her records up, everything, y'all. That's what I'm getting from that. We have father, baby father, father-in-law, male boss. Okay, so I'm not sure if she was pregnant by her fiance or if either she had kids with for her fiance. But somebody here, okay, was watching her and keeping tabs on her. Could have been him. Could have been Mr. Charlie, but it's looking like it was the fiance that was watching her and following her, keeping tabs on her. We have backstabber. That's the 10 of swords, y'all. 10 of spades is the 10 of swords. Somebody backstabbed, betrayed her, or she backstabbed and betrayed somebody. We got fake friend. Yep, see, that's what it is. This allegedly, she told everybody that man was her friend, but allegedly they could have been more than friends, y'all. Because we got fake friend here. Or they were actually friends and he was a fake friend. He backstabbed her. He betrayed her. He extorted her. He got whatever he wanted out of her and then did something to her. It's the next one. Up. There it is. Stand up for yourself. Fuck bullies. Now it's leaning towards the fact that this man probably or allegedly probably did something to this girl because, you know, she probably just wanted to leave and he didn't want her to leave at the time. I moved. Ooh, you can't make this stuff up. I moved on to better. Didn't I just say she wanted to leave? She probably wanted to blow that off with him and was like, you know what? We can't do this no more. Wow. I don't like you anymore. Look, I don't like you. I moved on to better. I don't like you. She's telling him, I don't want to be with you no more. I moved on to my fiance. I don't want to do this with you anymore. I want to just be with my fiance. And that man wasn't hearing that shit. Hiding secrets. There we are. She was tired of hiding the secrets from her fiance. Or this man, Charlie, could have been hiding secrets about what he did to her. After she told him, she moved on. Someone wants to confront you. There it is. He wanted to confront her about it. Or she was saying that my fiance is keep confronting me about it. I don't want to keep hiding this from him. Or this is him confronting her like, oh, you're not going nowhere. Liar. Confront her about being a liar about what she's doing and where she's at. I'm thinking this is the fiance, and she like, I can't do this no more, y'all. I mean, I can't do this no more, Charlie. We got to let this go. And Charlie was like, no, you belong to me. Because Charlie had the Empress. He felt like he really enjoyed being around her. You don't belong, or you belong to me. I just said that. Take the you don't belong. Man, what we got? Blonde hair. Or not very clever. Mr. Charlie probably got blonde hair. Like I said, y'all, I can't remember now. When I go pull pictures for this young woman, then I'll know. Fake. Whoever this person was with this blonde hair was fake. And they were a liar. And they lied about what they did, allegedly. Well, we got, they had reckless ass behavior. That was... You guys, this concludes her guide and gossip spread. We're going to move on to the G murders. All right, so we'll be right back. All right, you guys, and we're back with the guiding spirits G murders edition of it, okay, of her reading. So we got a couple of cards here. Let's just go ahead and get into it. You guys, like I said, they don't come out in any specific order. We just read. Okay, so the first card is closed case on purpose. Now, I'm not sure if baby girl's case is closed already, okay? But it's highly suggested here that they closed her case on purpose. Okay, allegedly. What we got taken advantage of or having an eating disorder. Wow. See? Got taken advantage of. I really feel as though that girl probably got taken advantage of, because in her reading, like I said, there was some type of favor that was exchanged, and it just backfired. Something wasn't right, okay? We have higher ups are involved. Wow. Would higher ups be like the police or something? We have higher ups are involved. I'm feeling like the higher ups are, when I always see higher ups are involved, you guys, I don't mean the Illuminati just because we got the eye right there and all that shit. I mean like higher up people, like the law enforcement, judges and shit like that. That's what I mean when higher ups involved, okay? Next, what we have, school, woods, work, public place. Okay, you guys, the RV that she was found in, you guys, was in this desolate area surrounded by woods and all kind of stuff. It was like an empty lot around woods and all kind of stuff, y'all. So woods is definitely, yeah. Wow. We got, y'all. We got motorcycle, bus, boat, bike, car, airplane, traveling short distance. So, of course, she was in a vehicle in the woods, y'all. In the woods. Wow. Gambling, bad investments. When I see gambling and bad investments, I literally feel as though gambling and bad investments have a lot to do with the exchange that was supposed to go on that night. It was a bad investment for her. She literally, not almost, but she literally, in a sense, gambled with her life. Caught with the third party and retaliated. What? Wow. You guys, it is literally looking like, I don't know. Did the fiance? Oh my goodness. Child. Caught with the third party and retaliated. This is giving me vibes of allegedly, like I said in her guide and gossip spread, I moved on to better. I don't like you anymore. And he got mad and he retaliated from that. Allegedly. Well, we have stalking or never giving up. There it is. He might not have been stalking her because she voluntarily went to his RV. But there was something that he did not give up on. And he wasn't giving up. Or she wasn't giving up. Maybe she never gave up on something. But it's literally highly suggesting here, caught with the third party gambling, bad investments, all of that. It's literally suggesting that this was him, allegedly, that didn't give up. She was ready to leave. She didn't want to be with him no more, and he didn't want to give up on it. What we got? Hidden secrets came. Hidden secrets. Hidden secrets came right back out in both spreads. 3 spreads, as a matter of fact. We had the moon in the tarot spread. We had hiding secrets and guiding gossip. And now we have hidden secrets in the G Murders deck. There's some manipulation and some secrets involving this girl's death, okay? Trapped in an unknown location. So what I get from trapped in an unknown location is basically she was out there probably in the middle of nowhere in them woods in that RV place. Or even if it was an RV place. Wow. So it's suggesting she was trapped out there at nighttime. Wow, you guys. Wow. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it rolling. Unlawful conviction. What I always get from unlawful conviction is the fact that the police don't never do their job properly. That's what I get from unlawful conviction. The fact that, yeah, y'all question him. At least they questioned him. In Lauren's reading, they didn't even really question the other guy. They was like, oh, he's a good guy. We'll just let him go. At least they questioned Charlie. But there was some unlawful conviction here, meaning that the police probably didn't do everything they were supposed to do when they were supposed to investigate. Mental illness, mental health issue. Charlie could have had a mental health issue. Miss Hendrix could have had a mental health issue. But what I'm seeing here is this is when she was inebriated, not being able to function well. Mental health issues, mental illness. Okay? Y'all look. We got homicide. The homicide card came out. It is suggesting here, allegedly by the cards, that it was not an accident. It was a homicide, okay? Somebody was desperate, yeah. It's giving me vibes that Mr. Charlie may have been desperate, allegedly. He knew it was a homicide, okay? And there was an unlawful conviction there. They said it was an accident when it was a homicide. Wow. Got away with it, but wants to confess. Why? Why? Why confess now when you done got away with it? You gonna get the chair, my guy. But please confess. Give these people's families some closure. Man, it's crazy. Forced against their will. I said that. I feel like that girl was forced. So either she forced him against his will on something, or he forced her against her will. But it's really seeming like he forced her against her will, you guys. Allegedly. All right, we have called out from work. Manipulation. Look at there. Didn't he resign a week later? You can't make some of this stuff up, man. You can't make this shit up, yo. Y'all, you can't make this shit up. And I spoke on all the facts before I even pulled the cards. And that's what I do. If I got facts to bring to y'all, I'll bring y'all the facts first. Wow. Motive to kill. Saying here, allegedly, Homeskiller had a motive to kill. Wow. What's the next card here? Head or neck injury. Let me tell y'all something. Let me get my notes here. I got my notes I wrote down. Okay. Let me get my notes here because they said on her. Let me get my notes. Y'all don't look at my handwriting. It's slap out right fast. Okay. We got head or neck injury here. And on my notes, you guys, I have written down that there was physical injuries on her face. But and then Charlie resigns from CPD. And then the autopsy report comes back and they say that it was the cause of death. A lot of alcohol, a lot of sugar, a lot of bath salts, and a lot of sexy ladies. But there were no injuries on her face. That's what the autopsy report says now. But there is clearly something that says here that says head or neck injury. Your face is on your head. Let's move on. On the run. It is highly suggesting here allegedly that Mr. Charlie may be on the run right now. But I doubt it. Swift death or all over the news. Her death could have been swift, you guys. And when I say all over the news, I think all over social media this time. Because I even found out about her in August on social media. You guys. I didn't find nothing on the news. I seen it on social media. So it was all over, you know. Has money to pull strings. Wow. So it's highly suggesting here that Mr. Charlie may have some type of money to pull strings, or he knew somebody, or somebody with some money to pull strings. Strangled to death. It is highly suggesting here that baby girl was strangled to death. Police brutality. It's highly suggesting here that baby girl was strangled to death. Next card. Look at there. Heavy drugs and alcohol. Police brutality. This is telling me right now you brutally gave her those drugs and alcohol allegedly to make it seem like she had all that in her system and she just died. But that ain't what these cards saying, because I got a card that say it was an accident. I got cards that say it's a natural death. I got cards that say all of that, yo. Premeditated. Looks like you had this plan before she got there. Allegedly. We got, look, I told y'all, look. Arguing about money, stealing money. Didn't I tell you extortation, exchanging favors? Didn't I say that? Next card. Manipulated the crime scene. It's highly suggesting here that Mr. Charlie, they were arguing about money. He probably did something to her allegedly, and allegedly manipulated the crime scene, you guys. Wow. Police tampering with evidence. Boy, that card loves me when I do readings. Police tampering with evidence came out, you guys. It is highly suggesting here allegedly that he knew the police that were tampering with the evidence, because he was the police as well at the time. But then he went, after he tampered with the evidence, he went and resigned. That's what it's looking like. That is what it's looking like. Wow. Last card. Everyone knows who it is. They are scared to speak. Wow. So basically what these cards are suggesting is that people know this man did this to this girl. They just don't want to talk about it. Wow. All right, you guys. And this concludes Miss Treasure Hendrix reading. R.I.P. to her. I hope her family gets all the justice. I hope they sue the hell out of them, out of that department. I really hope they get their justice. They need to sue them folks. They need to sue CPD. Okay? All right, you guys. Please always keep in mind that these readings are for entertainment purposes. They're my intuitive opinions only. Okay? I will state facts when I have facts, and when I don't, I will let you know that these are just intuitive opinions only, you guys. Okay? Thank you so much for your love, your likes, your dislikes, your comments, your subs. We appreciate it all, you guys. We're trying to get new content on the channel every week, as well as new content, okay? So keep on the lookout for that. As always, you guys, peace and love. Love and light. Okay? Peace and blessings, you guys. Love and light.